Hey there guys, been a while, but I'm obviously done with one day. I didn't like the new update, and there'll probably be an explanation video of everything before this one, but I decided to try just play some games I like and upload them, see how it does. Probably gonna change my channel name. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know, because Coin Academy is not gonna work anymore. But me personally, I like a lot of older games, mostly PS2, PS1 era and stuff. So probably gonna be a lot of that. Might go through all the Final Fantasies. I was thinking of that because I do want to do that. They might not. Most of them will be like sort of speed runs, but not really like really fast speed runs. Just me going through and doing the missions and everything. Because I don't know all the secrets. This is about the only one, this one and 10, that I know all the secrets of and everything. So I figured I'd start with 8 because 8's the classic and is my favorite Final Fantasy. Next to 10 maybe. I mean, 7's good. I do like 7 too. I played that one, but I'm a big 8 fan, and there's no remaster version or anything, so this is the one I got. But anyway, we can get into this and see what you guys think about it. Let's go. New game. Alright, there we go. Some controller difficulty is always something, but let's get into this new game. This one, I haven't played this one in a while, but I've played it a few times. I actually really like this game. A lot of people, I like the junction system and stuff because it allows you to do a lot of different things with the game, which is pretty cool. And it has an awesome soundtrack. The opening, I always go back and I think, oh man, this looks so much better back when it was out first. You actually notice like all the pixels nowadays and stuff. And if the screen's a little bit off, it's because this game was made back when Square TVs were about all you had, so yeah, it's not a rectangle. So there's probably going to be like a black bar somewhere with where I'm going to place the cam and stuff. We'll see what happens. This opening was actually pretty awesome. This was actually, I think this was my first Final Fantasy too. Yeah, it was actually. Because my cousin had it and I played it for a bit, and then I ended up getting it because it's like, oh, this is awesome. And that's when I really fell in love with RPGs. JRPGs, rather. Story is pretty cool too. It's actually got a couple different side things, like the whole thing with there's a theory that Squall died at the end of disc 1, which is the main character. It's pretty, it does line up, and it's pretty cool. If you ever look up into that theory, there's actually a website for it. It's really weird because they mix in cutscenes of like things that happen later in the game with what happens right before the game starts. This all happens later, but this is happening right before you start up the game. The whole fight with Cypher and Squall. Gunblades. I used to think that was such a cool idea, but they're so unrealistic. Hoping my green screen works and stuff. It's been a while since I've done this setup, so we'll see. Oh. I think this is one of the few ones with actual like blood and crap, but that's like the only part. Because I usually go for like the T rating course. This is the one with the Shiva summon, which I don't know how you got a T rating with a Shiva summon. You'll see that real early because you get it right off the bat. Final Fantasy VIII. Can barely even see 1999. It's almost 20 years. That is 20 years ago. Holy crap. I'm old. Games have come a long ways. But I mean, there's a lot they're missing out on because they gave up they really improved the graphics and then gave up on a lot of the cool stuff you can do that makes it fun. How are you feeling? My forehead hurts. Cause I got messed up. Pretty sure I'm not going to read all these, but I'll stay slow-ish through them so you can read them if you want. Yeah, we'll keep Squall. Squall is awesome. Squall is shark. I know there's going to be one that I'm going to change. One person's name at least. Don't you ignore him. Quistis. Quist. Oh god. I should probably change her name too. Can I even change her name? Because I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. That's the whole reason why I'm gonna change the name of one of the summons too. Because it's like the thing with Gwen. I pronounce this one summon Quizzicoatl. Yeah. Different every single time I say it. Like that part where she was walking through the door actually looked really, really nice for a second. Then, still for PS1, that's actually really good. Too bad you don't get too many of those cutscenes. It's mostly this. Field exam. This whole garden thing is so weird. Teacher. Oh, I gotta remember they have this whole romantic thing. Quistis at least does for him. Quistis. Yes, that is how you say that, pretty sure. We got Squall, Ultimate Emo. That's why I liked it. Just those middle school days. I still like it now, I mean. As far as story and stuff goes, it's one of the best. In my opinion. Can't say it's the best because that's all perception. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah. Old school music, too. This might get annoying to some people after a bit, because it's the same track in a lot of places. You will have this song stuck in your head forever. You play through this. I think she's only a year older than Squall, too. It's really weird how she became a teacher so fast. Her sea cannons will begin later this afternoon, which is the Ifrit exam. Those not participating in those failed last week's written test are remain here at study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam, so be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 16,000 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher. Do not injure your partner while training. Careful from now on. RIP. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. Squall, I need to talk to you. Actually, the first time I played this game, I missed my summons here, because, like, she says go talk to her, and you go and talk to her. If you come to this machine, you actually get 2 summons. And it's so weird. Okay, what a pain. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with creative text for saying no, I do not want to activate the computer. Tutorial. Yay! GF data. Right. Quetzalcoatl? Maybe. That's the one I'm changing, for sure. Elite. You will now be named PK Thunder. Ah, crap. I don't think there is like a back button. You have to go all the way over to delete. There you go, Shiva, that one can stay the same. You have to go all the way over to delete. Don't need access tutorial. There is some that you can't skip, oh my god. I'll probably... I should leave them in, I think. Just leave like a timestamp or something to skip past there, because there is some tutorials, especially when they tell you how to junction like magic and stuff. It's like this 7-minute explanation, and then when you're skipping through it because you're like, I know, and then she says, did you get that? And it's automatically on the answer of no, go over it again, and then you're stuck in another loop of going over the tutorial. That's the only thing I really hated about this. I did it 3 times once, I remember, because I was just like, get me out. Haven't been to the fire cavern, have you? Be able to take your part in the seat exam if you don't press the this prerequisite. Well, my microphone might not be in the best place. I'm gonna go this morning, but Cypher. Not really. Can you review your studies at the study panel? Be waiting for you at the front gate. See, like, front gate, you can figure that out, but study panel. What the heck? You could probably walk out of here. Oh, there we go. Study panel from your seat. So if you're like, oh, I'm a great gamer, I don't want to review the tutorial, then you just miss out on those 2 summons till you go to the computer forum. It really sucks. Actually, can I? Oh, wait, I'll get past the selfie part. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Selfie's pretty cool. I gotta be nice to her. I remember that, I think, because there's this whole committee thing that goes on later. I'm not showing her around the school. Kinda in a hurry. Come out of that class. Homeroom over. See, they say it's bigger than their last garden, but this place isn't even that big. Like, it's this loop, a floor down, and then another loop like this with like cafeteria and stuff. And then the top floor where the school counselor at school... Why do I want to say president? Don't have time. Principal. That's what it basically is. So yeah, I just don't want to do that because it takes forever and you don't get anything. You just... It's basically so you can learn where everything is in the place. And you have to go to each area. Talk to this guy, get some cards though, because... I really like this card game. I'll explain it when we get to it, which will actually probably be in a second, because I do want to pick up... There's one guy that you can get some good cards from. Right in the beginning. At least it's relaxing. That's the only part I don't like, is that high-pitched part right there. That gets old after a while. A really high note. Let's go mess some people up. Alright. Well, here we go to the card game. If you guys will ever want to skip, I'm going to leave a timestamp to skip the card games, because I'm probably going to fight this guy a couple times to get some good, decent starting cards, because the starting cards that guy gives you is just total crap. You have to actually get lucky to beat this guy sometimes, at least the first couple times till you get some decent cards. So let's get into that. I'm actually going to save, because you can't save through the save thing on the emulator. Where is... Or else you'll lose your data half the time, and that really gets annoying. Alright. No. You. Did I not pick up the cards? Is my button configuration messed up? Why is X bringing me here? There we go. Somehow my X and square button got set to the same exact thing as the problem. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Now, basically there's like 9 spaces and these numbers. It gets really complicated later. You can add in different rules and stuff as you visit other areas to make the game more unique. But basically in the beginning all that matters is that, okay, if I have a 6 and they have a 1 on the bottom and it's like up in the top, I can take it over by placing it here. And yeah, whoever gets the most cards in the end wins. And then if you win, you get to take the other one of the other person's cards. Unless you get the all trader rule, which I will later in a bit. Take Caterpillar, I guess. These cards, they have a bunch of 1s, they suck so bad. Alright. And Gizzard? Yeah, no problem this guy. Alright, looks like we might have got lucky. I do not like going first when I have a crappy deck though. Probably just get rid of this one. I'll put it up here so if he flips I can flip it right back easy with anything. Now that's tempting. Because if he flips this after, unless he takes the top part. 4. So he could flip it anyway. We might as well take this one. Flip it over. Yeah, he's gonna flip it back. Then he has 2 6s on the high end. Oh, that's unlucky. Guess I'll take it back now. He's probably gonna flip it back in a second. Oh! Rip! This one's over. Yep, that's a redo. This is why, because he has all these. Oh Jesus! All right, I just want to pick up enough to get like 5 decent cards, so I can play and get the actual rare cards later. So I might just wait till I get it for it. We'll try one more with the base cards, and after we do the other thing, I'll come back and fight him again. Because at least I'll have 1 decent card then. Alright. Alright, his hand doesn't look so killer this time. I do want that Behemoth. That's a really nice card. Well, not really nice, but nice for this early in the game. I can't even flip it. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, let's take that. And then if he flips my bat, I can flip it back. Because it's just a 1. So that's pretty easy. Yeah, 5. I have nothing on the. Oh, I do, but only a 1. 4, 4. Yeah, I'll flip that back over for now. Alright. Now, if I flip this one, he's going to flip it with a 7. And I have no way to flip it back. If I flip this one here, he's going to not be able to flip it. So, take that back. And I just have to not let him take this card. There we go. Woo! First card game win. Give me that Behemoth. It's really cool too, because you can like make the cards into items and stuff later when your teacher Guardian Force some abilities, which they all have unique abilities and stuff, which is pretty cool. But enough of that. I'll farm him in a bit once I get it for, because now I have 2 decent cards. Let's get past these tutorials and crap. Actually get into the game. Yeah, anytime I do any farming, I'll leave a timestamp or something. Maybe, I don't know if I can do an annotation just to skip it. Because they get, yeah, there's some farming. Like, the draw system is the only thing I do not like. No one can draw? How'd that happen? Gotta fix that. Can I do that before the tutorial? Yeah. Giving him Shiva. Now this is like when you draw a cure and everything, you can put that in your stats, and that's what actually makes you stronger instead of just leveling up. Because leveling up makes you sort of stronger too, but then the enemies level up as you level up, so it's more about... And when the enemies level up, they offer you different things to draw, like cure, and then once you level up a bunch, all of a sudden they'll start giving you cura and stuff. So that's levels up your stats. Yeah, there we go. Magic, GF, draw. Take that, now I can draw from this. Cure. Gonna have to draw the crap out of cures in a bit. That one's the most important one, usually. I have to waste my money. Yeah, here we go. I have a few things I need to explain. Junctioning and GF, what I just did. It's gonna explain to me. Yep. Junction tutorial. This is what I mean with how slow it can be. Okay. They really, really break it down for you though. They're like... Okay. Look, it already shows effort too. That's so weird because this is the effort we're going to get. And I don't have any of these abilities. Magic plus 20% yet. Yep, yep. And that's how you end up repeating the tutorial. By tapping the button like that, just sitting here like, please, please, get it over with. Oh, got through that one. Thank you. Everything okay up till now? Yeah, in case you didn't get that very in-depth explanation of how to basically put a Pokemon in your team. You can use the fire, the tutorial menu. I saw the word fire and it messed me up. Going to the fire caverns. Okay, now need to junction Quistis with the other one I can't pronounce because that sounds about right. Draw. Now, I want to go to that cave up there, but I do want to try to get a couple cures here, which hopefully we don't run into a T-Rex because he will just kill me. Okay. Wait a minute, I was in the forest, wasn't I? Why'd I get a Buell? Rip. Oh, I forgot. I gotta change the settings because you can make this go by a lot quicker. This is in a horrible spot. Hopefully this isn't too loud. There we go. Now the question marks are spells that you don't know even what they are yet, so you usually want to draw those out. Blizzard, I'll be getting Blizzaga and stuff in a bit, so scan is pretty useful. No. Actually, I do want Blizzards because yeah, Blizzard really messes up effort in a minute. So I'm probably gonna stay here and draw all the cures and blizzards I can so I can junction them. And I'll fast forward to the grinding, don't worry, because that's what this is gonna be. Actually, let me know in the comments if you think I should... No! I don't... Oh my god, my settings are all wrong. I'm so used to playing this different way. If I should fast forward through it or just talk through it. I don't know if it feels more authentic to you guys. I gotta put it on memory so it sits there and actually remembers the last thing I did. Did I just use Cure? Good job, Squall. Well, I'm not spending forever on this. We are running... Why is that pause? I cannot run. Okay, we're gonna kill it then. My R2 button is paused. How did that happen? What? What is going on? Why are there all these difficulties? No matter what I try to do, they're just Something wrong. Rip. Alright. Yeah, I got XP and stone piece. See, I don't want to fight too many things because the way the leveling system works and stuff here. I'm gonna change these settings real quick though. Okay. Battle speed, fast. Battle message, fast. Field message, fast. Wait, ATB, yes. Memory, there we go. Now, did it save it? Yes. That's what I want. Oh wait, I want to try to find another Buell where it's blizzards. Because there's going to be a time limit in this cave and you can't really fight in there. And if you equip blizzard to your attack slot, then it ends up helping out a lot. Because it makes your attacks do ice moves. Like you can put status effects into everything. Is R1 my trigger? Like you can put sleep into your attacks and have a chance of putting enemies to sleep with it. Let's kill off one of these bugs because there's no reason to be fighting both of them if I don't have to. When I'm just trying to draw cures from them. Okay, I don't think R1 is the button because I haven't pulled it off yet. Unless I'm just missing the window completely. Okay. Draw. Well, that's not cure. What is that? Fires. Nah. You're dead. Because I can't run away, so you're dead. There we go, that's what it was. R1, okay. So I guess my R1 button is right. My R2 button's not right, though. But you need to hold L2 and R2 to run away. Now the way that leveling GFs in this game is pretty cool because you can, let's get to GF here, which actually I do want to change this. You can change what they learn. Like this lets you junction things to your vitality, this lets you junction things to your HP. This lets you, it has a chance of turning enemies into cards, which doesn't work a lot of times. But boost is usually the first one we want to teach them. Is my select button right? That's going to be important. Because it lets you, like, smash the square button and then they do stronger attacks. So, definitely want boost. And it's so cheap, it's the best thing to start with on them. And then, like, if you're going for a more damage thing, then you go, like, summon a magic and stuff. But there's a lot of them that have a lot of cool utility moves. Like Diablo lets you stop encountering enemies and mug people. When I get him, should be in a bit. Oh, this thing's dead because you're not a Buell. Game does get harder a bit. A lot harder. Just these are basic, like your slimes and crap. It's fun when you have to actually start using your sleep spells and everything. Come on, give me it. Maybe if I stand on the edge of the forest again. Rip! Just go away. I'm looking for one certain type of creature here. Of course my thing was messed up when I found it right away. Because he has both the things I want to draw. I just want cures and blizzards. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. Nom, nom, nom. That's pretty, because you could sit here actually and farm, get yourself up to level 60 in this, and then all of a sudden these guys are dropping like Kiragas and flares and whatnot, but they're actually leveling up too, so they hurt a lot more. Alright. Come on. I do want to learn boost at least before I go in this cave anyway, so I guess it's not so bad, but if I don't see it before I learn boost, that's gonna suck. Come on, RNG. Rip. These bugs. Bugs all over. Ah, I missed that one on the Super Strike. No, limit breaks are pretty cool too, because you can learn a bunch of different ones and they're pretty different when I actually get to one of them. But your health has to be low. So like you can travel around with one of your party members on low health and then just spam it as long as he doesn't die. It's usually pretty good for Squall here when you get his ultimate weapon. One more. I think I'll learn boost. Let's see, 3, 6, 7. Nah, I'll need 3 more AP. Another level up. I'm about to hit 10. I think once you hit 10, that's when they level up. I think it's like 10 level increments. 10 or 5. And it's dependent on your total party level, not just like your own level. Well, it looks like I'm not farming blizzards. I'm gonna go in the forest and get some cures. Because basically everything in the forest has cures to draw. Because all they want me to fight are these bugs. This will teach me boost though. Actually, I should be using my GFs here some. Because the more you use it with a certain character, like they actually get... I don't know how to explain, like, really, you can summon them faster if you use the same character with them over and over again. So like if I use her tons of time with Squall, then I'll be able to summon her wicked quick against Ifrit. See, like during this point, ah yeah, my select button's not right. No, my select button's L2. My R2 button's start. So it's start to run away? Alright, into the forest. Please don't be a T-Rex, because I can't run away. And that's all you can do once you find one. Please no. Okay. It's a caterpillar, I think. Yep. Draw. What else do you have? I think it's like silence or something, but I just want the cures. I can get sleep later. Oh, it's thunders. Yeah, a lot of prepping here. Well, not just to start off. This thing looks so freaky. It has all these pointy spikes and it's like, I'm gonna whack you with my body. Does it have teeth? Yeah, those are some pretty sharp teeth. Why doesn't it bite you? I actually might get to the point where I can, what was I saying? Oh yeah, to the point where I can show you how the limit break works. So I'm not healing myself yet. So this video I'm gonna just leave it like this and talk over it. Then the next one I'm gonna fast forward. If there's any other farming points where I'm trying to farm something, you guys let me know which one I think is better. Because editing something like that's pretty easy. Oh wow! How much did that do? I swear I was at like 250. Huh. Quistis's limit break sucks. I mean, until later. Because she's sort of like Lulu from Final Fantasy X. and you get like a selection of spells that you can do, and pretty much they suck until you get the right ones. And you need to get an item to get Teacher the limit break. One of the best ones is when you go into the little side story thing they got going on here. It's like Degenerator or something, just like insta-kills an enemy. They're not immune to it. Which of course, the boss is pretty immune to that. Okay, cure. Gotta go all the way up to 100. Then I won't have to worry about drawing cures anymore. Well, maybe one every now and then, but I want it for when I get HP Junction, because obviously Cure is one of the best ones to start with. I mean, later on there's better ones like Full Life and stuff that give you a lot more HP. Now usually when I play this, if I go back to play it on an emulator, I usually just use a fast forward option through this anyway, but feels kind of cheesy. At least I'm drawing 6, and also like if you just I could have limit broke with her, but it's alright. Rather do it with Squall. Oh, no more space. Look at that. I already got max amount of cures on him. So, oh, she's got max too. Okay, there we go. Just summon this so I can get that thing going. Oh, I didn't unlock boost yet. This should unlock me boost. Now, if you want to make the dungeon really easy, you just go in with like Blizzard on your attacks, and then Shiva fully compatible with Squall, so you just insta-summon her every time and just spam him with ice moves. Alright. Probably should just use the cure and then drew it off of him. Ah, see? Cool. You can get an item from that caterpillar that teaches her one of her limit breaks. It's like the one that casts silence on somebody or something. It's pretty useless. Let's cure you. Yeah, but if an enemy just hits like a new level cap, and you're at the new start, then it's hard for you to draw things from it. Like, you'll get 1. But if you're way higher level and trying to draw like a lower level spell, get a ton. Oh, I should have had my GF start learning a new ability. Okay, now this is another fast forward through tutorial, guys, because this is the horrible one. After I readjust my GFs, that way they start learning something different. I think I want these junction things first. Those are the most useful. Let's go with strength. What does it? Oh yeah, ice magic. Fine. Strength and vitality, that sounds good. Junctioning magic. Let me tell you how to junction your magic. I'm curious, how long does this tutorial actually take if I spam it? Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this, but I'm gonna find out. Oh, wait. Maybe that's not the one. Must be the next tutorial. I already know how to use my gunblade. Leave me alone. Think I'm a noob. My ass kicked by Cypher with it though. Seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. Instructor number 14, Quistis Trippe. Okay, now this time limit thing is actually kind of cool, because depending on how close to 0 seconds you win at, is the higher seed ranking you're going to get. There's a few things in the game that change your seed ranking, and your seed ranking is how you actually get money, because you don't get money from killing creatures in this game. You get it like at a certain interval depending on your seed rank. So usually if you're pretty strong, you want to go for 10 minutes and wait to land the last hit until like the last second, which is what I'm going to do. Actually, I think I'm probably strong enough to do that, and if you hit it between the 0 and 5 second mark, then you get the highest seed rank for the test. So we're going to go 10 minutes here and get this started up in the next one. So I'll see you guys then.